guys, I'm Shonti, first booktube. Also got the flu, so my voice is really manly. So it's always good to have a little manly voice. Ho ho ho. What got me into booktube? My friend, who is a booktuber, who you should all check out. My Books Are Me. Go check it out, Victoria. You're my bestie for life. Basically, I've been a big reader my whole life. Always loved books. For a while there, I stopped reading books, and as of October, I'm like, nope, I'm gonna get out of this dull phase and start reading again. But my problem was that all my books were vampire related. Now, I love my vampire books, but I'm kind of over that phase and I want to move on to some more fluffy romance, summer feel-good books. Hence, it is summer here in Australia, so, you know, want to feel like it's summer, if that makes sense. No, not really, because it doesn't make sense to me. Okay, you can see my Cookie Monster. Alright, so I was going to wear my Hufflepuff beanie, but it's literally 40 degrees outside, and I'm like, I think I'll just show it to you guys, because I'm in Hufflepuff, and I freaking love this beanie, but it's too hot to wear it. So to start with this month, I am not allowed to buy books this month, as it is December, and it's Christmas, and I need to save money to buy presents for family and friends, and so I haven't really brought many, but I have 1,000,001 to read, so it's not like I really need to buy more. So this is more my to be read TBR video for my first booktube, which is interesting. So I've got 2 books here that I want to read in actual book form, because I mean, I have a whole heap of books that I want to read, but I don't think I'm going to get that much time to read them all this month, as I'm pretty busy with work and with, you know, just stuff. So I've got My Life Next Door by Huntley Fitzpatrick. So I don't really know much about this book. I just read the blurb and I've kind of said I'll give it a shot. It's pretty much a fluffy book for me, it sounds like, and that's what I'm really into at the minute, so I'm going to give it a try. It's about life in Samantha Reed's home is neat and clean and orderly, precisely planned by her local politician mother. Next door at the Garretts, things are loud, messy and irresistible, and when gorgeous Jace Garrett climbs the terrace outside her bedroom and enters her life, she finds herself falling passionately in love with him, and everything he brings with him. The only hitch is she's got to hide it from her mother, then something unthinkable happens and Samantha is suddenly faced with an impossible decision. Which perfect family will save her, or is it time she saved herself? So, to me, it sounds really good, and I want to read it, and I'm going to get there. It's pretty big. Don't know if I have time to read such a big book, but I guess I'm going to find time because it's December, and I'm going to make time, and I just want to read it. I just do. I've had it for a while now, and I'm still getting there. Unfortunately, I've been reading too many other books that I own, so reading that this month, swear. Second, it's Since You've Been Gone by Morgan Matson. This book, if you can see. Again, don't really know what this author's about, what this book's about. Never heard of this author before, and so I'm going to give it a try. It's about Emily's best friend Sloane disappears almost without a trace. The only thing left behind is a to-do list. On it, 13 Sloane-inspired tasks that Wallflower Emily wouldn't normally do, and definitely not without her best friend. But what if completing the list could bring Sloane back? So, I don't know what it's about. Going into it blind, haven't read anything about it on Goodreads. I know I just want to read it. I really like the cover, so it's kind of drawn me in. I'm just really into like the friendship stories at the minute, so I'm going to give it a shot. And then, yes, hopefully this one will be read by the end of December. If not, January, it'll be there. So as I said, I'm not allowed to buy books, and I have a whole bookshelf here of books that I haven't read, and I don't know, I haven't been getting into them. Also, I haven't felt like carrying a book everywhere because it is so hot outside and I don't want to carry them out It's like extra weight that I don't need at the minute. So mostly I've been on iBooks, like downloading different books, and I've already read 3. At the start of December I started a book, and I've now finished my 3rd one last night, and now I have, I don't know how many books I have to read on here. There's so many. I'll get to you. So I finished On the Fence last night by Cassie West, which I absolutely adore. I love her writing, and I've read her other book, what was it called? Oh, The Fill-In Boyfriend, and literally loved that book, thought it was so good, so I wanted to read the rest of her books, and I now have The Distance Between Us, which I want to go on to. I don't know if I'm going to start that tonight or if I'm going to wait, just because I feel like I'm reading too many of her books in one go. But I really, really love her writing, so I can't wait to read The Distance Between Us. However, the other books that I want to read this month are... where are they? The other books I want to read this month are... Xmas. Xmas. As in E-X-M-A-S. Xmas. Who's it by? I have no idea. Who is it by? Kate Bryan? I don't know, so I go into books clueless. I don't know much about the author. I don't really like the cover of the book, but it's Christmas and it's about Christmas and it's a love-hate story, so kind of just like, okay, I'll give it a shot. It's Christmas time. I'll read it. Don't know what it's about. I don't even have a blurb here on this book, but it is there on my bookshelf on my iBooks, along with a million other books. So I can't really give you much information on that book, but once I have read it, I will make sure to do a review on it and what I thought about it, if it was good, if I want to read more by the author, if not. So once I figure that out, I'll let you guys know. The second book I want to read, because it is Christmas, I'm trying to find some Christmas books and I don't really own too many of them, so downloading them and reading what I can. So this one is called Dash and Lily's Book of Dares by Rachel Cohn and David Leviathan. This book, hope you can see, and it actually looks really cute by the cover. I did read the blurb on Goodreads, I think it was, and for the life of me I still can't remember what it was about, but like I said, it's Christmas and I want to give it a shot. So that is what I'm doing, giving it a shot. And I might start this book tonight, which I'm excited about because it's my first Christmas book of the year, my first Christmas story that I've read in a very long time actually, and it's just hoping that it puts me in the Christmas spirit. I know it's a bit of a love story, so which is what I'm into. Yeah, so I'm excited to read that book. As for that, so that's what? 1, 2, 4 books. I've got 4 books so far that I want to read this month. Whether it'll happen, I do not know. Considering I've already read 3 books within, what's the date today? The 5th? In 5 days. 3 books in 5 days. Then I'm considering that I might finish all these and that there'll probably be more that I want to add to the list. But I'll see how work goes and see what happens in the meantime. I've got a heap of books here, but don't really want to read them this month unless I really can't get into some other books. I hate starting a book and then not finishing it. I have to finish it once I've started it, and even if I'm not into the story, I just can't put it down because I always try and go, oh, give it a chance, it might get better. And I've read a couple of books and I've given them a chance and they never got better. So I'm hoping these books aren't going to do that to me, because I want to feel really good about a book that I spent money on and I'm happy to read it. And yeah, so that's my to be read list. So basically I'll give reviews on each of my books that I've read. I have several different places that you can find me, so obviously YouTube is one of them, and I will link below down there my Tumblr, my Facebook, and my Goodreads, and if there's anything else I can think of, I'll add that in too. So basically I post on my Facebook page, which is a book related page. Once I've read a book, I try to give a review, and then I start out with my next read, and kind of keep up to date with my likers on there. So I figure if I can use a Facebook page and do it, I can come to YouTube and be a booktuber. So I'm gonna give it a shot. It's gonna work out. It's gonna work out. You guys gonna help me. So basically, please like and subscribe to this video for more. I know this one's not as great as a lot of other people's that I've seen, but it is my first video and I'm doing my best and I'm learning. This is a learning experience. Sorry for all the so's, errors in here. I actually said 4 books. There's meant to be 5 books on my list. There are 5 books. I'm reading Since You've Been Gone, My Life Next Door, Dash and Lily's Book of Dares, The Distance Between Us, and Xmas. So that is 5 books for this month, considering I've already read 3. It's gonna happen. I'm gonna try and make it happen, and I'll also be booktubing within, I know, this week again with maybe some books that I have that I really enjoyed. I really don't know. I'll figure that out. But yeah, hope you guys enjoy, and thank you for making my first booktube awesome, because you guys are what bring me here. So like and subscribe. Check out all my websites. I'm sure there'll be something there that suits all of you. And yes, bye guys. See you later.